G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and this is part 2 of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. So, straight off the bat, I screwed up. I have just played the entire game again, all the way up to Melchiah's boss battle and won. Why did I do this, you might ask? Because of two reasons. One, I found a glitch in the game. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. I transported from one location to Raziel's clan territory, and the sky turned dark. It's not supposed to have night and day. Secondly, I recorded the entire session without recording any voice, because at some point the plug from my computer's microphone was unplugged and plugged back into the wrong slot. So someone or something does not want me to have a nice long achievement journey at the same time as playing this game, because I did find out after doing some googling and watching some videos that I noticed it pop up. You can see in some people's YouTube videos there are achievements in the corner. OBS does have a feature to turn that on. I didn't know this, so I'm glad I've had to redo Soul Reaver, because if I'd recorded Planet Crafter, I would have been screwed, because there's no way I could have gone all the way back to a previous location and then got back up to where I was up to. So I'm going to make it a thing for Soul Reaver that before I teleport, I save. So that way, if that glitch happens, I'll be right. But you'll notice I'm here. I will point out that if you save like I did and leave and quit the game, come back in, you go to the underworld. Now there is a trophy that I was trying to get the other day, which was where are you? You are persistent, Raziel. Leave a boss arena and come back. Now I will not lie, I went left here, did some collectibles, came back, figured if you just had to come to the arena. I don't think you do. I think you need to literally either die or quit during a boss fight and then come back to activate that feature. I can't be sure of it with Melchiah because I've already done the fight and I've already unlocked the achievement, but a later fight did it. So there we go. All right, so we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go do some collectibles. And now that I know how that achievement works, I don't have to spend another half an hour trying to get back here and figure out why it's not dropping. And now I can actually go from here to where we were supposed to. So there is a little bit of what's the word? I can't think of it right now. My brain's just not working now. Little bit of narration, that's the word, to explain where you got to go to next. I completely skipped that by saving the game after Melchiah's fight. So I might have to make sure to ensure that after every fight I at least find that navigation point before I continue. Now I kept hearing a Melchium around here. So why do you spawn so damn fast? I swear I killed him with a spear and he spawns real fast. Oh, that was a bad throw. I'm also trying to get the 100 soul devours achievement, so yeah, I'm going to be consuming as many souls as I can get my hands on.
Return to the sanctuary of the clans, Raziel. Melchiah's soul has endowed you with the means to gain entry. Beware, however. This hollow derelict is abandoned, but not uninhabited.
Alright, so let's do some exploring. So last episode I said I was leaving these. I will show you why. Because now that we can actually get down there, and we have some sewer, how you want to pronounce it. Take these guys out first. Don't run away from me. Also, lock-on makes you slower, so if this sort of thing happens, you have to stop using lock-on and just run. Alright, so where are you? Alright, so if we go over here, we have our first portion of our health upgrades.
These artifacts enhance your stamina, enabling you to prolong your material manifestation. Gather 5 to complete the emblem, and thereby augment your strength.
So that's 1. But we couldn't do this before Melkai's fight because Melkai gave us the ability to shift through bars. We could have jumped down here, we wouldn't have been able to go anywhere. And this is our next first. What a lovely room. So I don't think I said much about events in Blood Omen. So this is a reference to Nupraptor, the guardian of the mind. His whole little brain thing, the fact that his eyes were sewn shut, he did it himself. He also sewed his mouth shut. So he's the guardian of the mind pillar. He's telekinetic, telepathic, and I'm trying to think of what the other one means. Psychic, I think the word is. So after Ariel, the guardian of balance, died, his lover, he went nuts, turned everyone bad. That's the quickest way I can put that. In his madness, he sewed his eyes and his mouth shut, but he has, like I said, he has telekinetic, he's he can see things, he can hear things and all that. He has his power of the mind allows him to, still see the world. So the idea that he sewed his eyes and mouth shut is completely obsolete. He can still perceive everything. Also, he had a massive brain, so how exactly the romance worked between Ariel and Nupraptor, I don't know, because we don't actually see Nupraptor before he went apeshit. So I'm assuming there was something there before his brain started swelling out most of the top of his skull. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is a very, very simple puzzle. All we got to do is knock over these pillars, and these symbols on the left and right we're basically going to create. So we get a few references to Nupraptor in this game. We get a little bit about Mobius. These names aren't going to mean a lot to you if you haven't played Blood Omen or the later games. We get a bit of more than a bit for Ariel, but we don't really hear much about the other Guardians, which is weird. That Nupraptor is very prevalent in this game. And there is our first glyph, the Force glyph.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
And I admit I barely use them except for one point that I will show you soon. But for the most part, I really don't use them at all. Get some more soul back. You can always come back if you're out of energy for these. You can always come back to them. Dude, I think you're running into... No, I was gonna say, I think you're running into a wall. Yeah, you just sneak around up there, and I'll get you in a second. You ran away from me last time too. Come eat. There we go. As far as I know, they count as souls, so they get eaten. Also, glyphs don't work in the spectral realm. Only the physical realm. So you can't use the force glyph on these twos. Now, there is another secret that way that I initially forgot all about the fact that you can't actually get yet. So we are going to come back this way later. But we'll get up here for now. So I won't lie, this video is going to be a little bit shorter than the first time I recorded this because I won't be backtracking so damn much. Okay, I didn't realize you were there. So I'm still trying to get, if I haven't already, I might have already got it, the one for throwing them in water, basically. I'm assuming because I've reset the game, that I've probably made it harder for myself. There we go. Now, do I want to take the teleporter now? Because I need to go back to Raziel's territory. No, I think I'll walk. Oh, no, we'll teleport, but I'm going to follow this rule. I'm going to save before I use it, just in case it glitches the sky. Are we going to walk out into the night, or are we good? No, we're good. All right, so another thing I mentioned, so this song actually sets off the copyright system, which, you know, you get those ones where they're like, oh, just so you know, this game contains copyright material, but it's all right, you can use it, just, you know, yada yada. That's the only times I get copyright material stuff is when they're like, oh yeah, this song is copyrighted, so, you know, just so you know. So I'm probably going to get this one as well. It doesn't give you a strike or anything. It doesn't cause you trouble, really. At least not for me, because I don't monetize. It's alright. I just find it funny. But it's only this song that seems to set it off. Alright, we'll walk to the Lake of the Dead. And I streamlined this a little bit. I knew he came back to life, so I set up a spear nearby. And that can go right back. Now, if you do this, it has to be in this brickwork. The moment you walk out, pretty much out into this cave, he respawns. Alright, so we're going to go across the Lake of the Dead. Now, I'll show you another achievement you can get. I read it, forgot all about it in the first episode. So, we're going to get this guy to give us a hand. Now, like I said, mine's not going to trigger because I've already got it. But what we want to do is we're going to take this buddy, because he's so close to it. That's probably the easiest way to do it. I don't know if the other one would have worked, but you know, no way for me to tell. But last time I just tossed him down into the shallows of this area. You want to take him all the way up to where you were executed. Might have to knock him around a couple of times just to keep him knocked out. And down you go. And give it a few seconds and you will unlock the where are you? Cast him in. Throw a vampire into the lake of the dead. Oh, you also get the Alas Poor Nupraptor for getting the Force Glyph. I also unlocked, and I'll point this out now because I did killed a couple of vampires with spikes. You get the wall decor for throwing 10 vampires on walls, and I also got the drowned rat, which is throw 10 vampires into a pool of water. I will show you a funny spot that you can actually get 2 of them, and it also helps unlock another trophy. So we're going to go over this area now because I've got Melchiah's soul, so it'll allow me to explore a little bit of this place, but not a lot. Not that there's really a lot to do there, but I can actually get another trophy while I'm at it. Achievement trophy. It's the same thing. Now I think there's another one right behind me. Yep. I'm getting that before you do. Oh, there's 2 down here. Now you can come here later if you don't want to spectral realm the location, but it gets me another health pickup, so why not? Well, portion of a health pickup. Would be nice if this portal was a little bit closer. And we have our vampire hunters. One there, another over here. If you didn't kill that first one and you just keep letting them live, you have, when they want to trigger, instant soul bags should you want them. Otherwise, they have flamethrowers and all other goodies. Got a nice little unique spear there, but we don't need it because they're not killing us.
The human citadel, its towering walls and deep moats engineered to keep Nosgoth's vampire plague at bay. Though the city was well fortified against vampires, its human architects hadn't considered a breach by a creature such as myself.
Which begs the question, that would say that the Resilient were executed, killed, disappeared, whatever you want to call it, very quickly after Raziel. So excluding the Nosgoth multiplayer game, which is not canon, but despite that, it's very useful for a lot of knowledge, they would have been able to get in here. The moats and everything keep vampires getting in because they can't handle water. There is one which we'll see later, but they can't handle sunlight at all because of that. So yeah, also this is one of the big locations where a lot of content is missing. I don't know if I mentioned it in, oh, by the way, getting to, at least from what I've experienced, getting to them to worship you will give you the, where is it? Don't be afraid, make humans worship you. Also, getting into the human citadel, you'll get a breach from above, infiltrate the human citadel. But yeah, so now you've got constant food and whatnot from the humans by just consuming them. But yeah, so the Resilium, I'm assuming, would never got the opportunity to actually get in here. But another reason to come here is I want access to their quick travel, which, heaven forbid, hopefully doesn't screw the game up again. And this is the only place I think that actually has human females, I think. The vibration feature should actually trigger, let you know you're close to killing them, but I'm not sure if mine's actually working. Now I'm just having a look here, 'cause I might actually, I was thinking of a trophy, but I don't think I can actually get up there. So the thing you've got to do is you've got to get on top of the water tower. I'm just trying to remember how to do it. I'm trying to think if there's a, like, there's a walkway up there, but I'm not sure if there's a way to get up there human, well, normal wise. Because there is, oh no, there's not. I'm just looking for little climbing walls. You can get in from the bottom. There's the other one. Okay, so I'm just curious how you would actually get up there. I'm sure it's doable. I know you can get it from underground. There is a water area, but I'm not even sure how you get up to that magic spell. Or if, is there even a portal? Okay. That looks super creepy. Can't go through the door. I gotta remember how to get back into the material realm now that I'm stucky. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's kill out a couple more sewer while we're at it. We'll get through that later, but yeah, I'd say we can't actually get up on top of there yet. So that one's going to be a little bit more of a mystery, a bit longer for me. Also, if you reappear, it scares the crap out of your humans, basically. Alright. Let's get back to two of the things I can actually do here. Alright, so I half screwed this puzzle up by missing a good portion of it. Well, not good portion, but running around trying to remember what I had to do. So you have this waterway, you can go in there, but of course you'll deteriorate. So you gotta turn this wheel, which will get rid of the water. Now that should have actually woken up a vampire. So I'm going to take one of these poles just in case. Now, I was trying to figure out what type it was down here before, but because I killed it as a wraith, I didn't have a clue. Now I'll be able to figure out. Ah, so it's a Doomahim. Oh, that's a perfectly good idea for something. See if I can do this. I just want to get him in a bit of a nicer spot, see if I can get this to work. So, see if I can get another trophy. I'm just going to bring this over a bit. And see if I can get him to go right where I want him to. Come on. I think he's just slightly too far. Of course you wake up. There we go, that might work. Oh, good, that did work. Alright, now I can actually get back to the puzzle. Oh, we don't need that pole anymore. I honestly didn't even realize you could actually do that in the game. I'd never had the opportunity to actually squash any vampires using a brick. Block, brick, whatever. Alright. We don't have to worry about the wraith because now he dead. Come on. I swear these souls are getting stuck easier too. So I would suggest, if you wanted that last achievement, maybe use... where was it? There was somewhere in... was it Melchiah's territory that I was thinking about doing it, but I didn't. And once again, oh, that's right, it just opened the door. I was thinking just the same thing last time. I should have kept in the spectral realm. And here we go, another health upgrade. And if I remember correctly, this was the original water Reaver location. So something will happen later, which I'll come back to about that, but yeah. Alright, so we got, just go hit the teleporter, and then we are out of here. Actually, there's one more piece that I need to get before we go to the boss. Gotchas both. Let's see if we can't scare some more humans. Still straight to the knees. Alright, so we have a wall there we can come back to later. I can't think of what's up there, but I don't think it gives us access to above the water tower. I've really got to figure out how that works. Unless you have to do it from the inside. There's that one there too. Alright, let's go to our quick travel teleporter and go from there, and once again we'll save, so if we need to restart we don't screw everything up. I'm gonna go this way, I think. That's a symbol we see later on too, now that I think of it. There's a little puzzle here, but we can't get to it yet. Alright, once again, we'll give it a save just in case. Now, I'm going to go to the Raziel territory again and just see if it glitches out again. If it does, then we'll just go back to the Lake of the Dead. Oh, that's looking... maybe not. Nope. No glitch this time. We'll just rush through. Yeah, spikes and whatnot. I already mentioned those ones. We've got that one. He should be back now that I think of it. Yep, there he is. Oh well, that's another soul for our collection. I think I'll spike this guy instead of... oh, hang on, do I? No, I've already got that one. I was going to say I've got the drowned rat achievement, so... oh, he's not even respawned anyway. However, we do have... he's back. I might just throw him in the fire. Jeez, dude, you're being a bit pain in the butt. Oh, that's right. We have another upgrade piece we've got to get to first. So we'll go in here first. So you remember that first area where we fought the first two fledglings? And there was that water area? I love the fact that you can hear them stabbing themselves. So we have down here, which we can go through here and get us another piece. That leaves us one more, which we will collect very shortly. Alright, so I'm going to be very careful with what souls I collect, because I like the idea of those two for some reason still being there. It's just kind of cool that they persist. Once again, just something I used to do, so I just keep doing it. Alright, so now we can go to the Sanctuary of the Clans, and we can go do the next boss. Do I want to use a torch? Not really. I think I'll just transition. Suppose we could just set him on fire. Well, we can just... oh, that's right. I accidentally glitched this guy. So I tried tossing him on the door over there. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So I tried tossing him onto this torch here, and he got stuck, which was kind of funny. Alright, that gives us full health and gives us a stronger ring. There should be 2 of you. Where's the other one? I'm sure there's 2 of you. I can hear it. Oh, there you are. Stop running away. Oh, we got some more souls there. Alright, so if you want both the drowned rat trophy achievement and the... where is it? Where are you? Kill 2 vampires with the force glyph. This is where you do it. So once you wake up, we come back to the material realm, you have 2 vampires here on the bridge. So you're gonna run up and hopefully they'll both approach you. Come on. And what you want to do is you can pause this, use the force ability, and hopefully well, I screwed it up that time, but if you position them right, you can get them both to land in the water like that's supposed to be. One of them decided to move the wrong way. I was gonna say I think I missed one of them. But yeah, basically if you can position those 2 right, that's how you can get them to actually do that one. There is 3 vampires in here. I want to see if I can try doing it again. So 1 there. See if I can get them to chase me and we can do it again. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're not going to just stand there, are you? Come on. I might have to knock them a few about and just to get them past that doorway. I'm wondering if they're programmed not to leave. Let's try that. Just try it out. Let's try to get him past this threshold. Don't go back in there. So you guys are just going to stand there. This actually might be a better way to do this. Are you kidding me? He legit just goes back to where he was. I'm trying to get your brother over here to stop running back through. No, you... Okay, so these guys just want to keep running backwards, which is rather annoying. Alright, let's see if I can do it from here. Dude. Alright. Please. Oh, you're gonna go where I don't want you to go, aren't you? Why do you keep doing that? These guys really don't want to do this. I'm trying not to pad the time out. I'm just trying to come up with an alternative way to do this. Screw it. Here we go. Give it a try. No, I couldn't even get them both. I'm assuming they must be programmed to just stay inside. I'm gonna try Greenie and just see if he can stay there. I don't think so though, because it seems to like Bluey's the one that keeps going, trying to get back in through the door. Please, 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 please. Gotchas! So yes, it is doable. It's a pain in the ass if you want to do it this way, but it is doable. Can't believe that took so much damn effort. And you, just because you annoyed the absolute shit out of me, get dunked anyway. Even though I don't need to, I'm doing it because you're a pain in the ass. Also, something I pointed out before, so this is 4 of the 6 brothers on here. So you have Tyrell up the top, in the second you've got Raziel, third you've got Duma, and fourth you got Zephon. No Melchiah and no Rahab, which is really bizarre that Rahab's not on there. Not so much Melchiah, but definitely Rahab. Now, something I used to do, because there was no such thing as YouTube when I was growing up, to go back and see certain scenes, I used to save at specific spots. This was one of them because I always used to love this fight. I have no energy left, which is alright because I don't usually use the glyphs anyway.
Kain. The abyss has been unkind. I am your creation, Kain. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right. What I have made, I can also destroy, child.
Damn you, Kain! You are not God! This act of genocide is unconscionable!
Conscience? You dare to speak to me of conscience? Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your lifespan is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the light. To know that the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed? Can you even begin to conceive what action you would take in my position?
I would choose integrity, Kain.
Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you.
The Soul Reaver, Kain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Kain drew the Soul Reaver in anger. It meant you were dead.
Yeah, I'm going to pause this here for a second. For two reasons. Well, kind of. So, this is where I actually got the "You are persistent, Raziel," which is leave a boss arena, come back. Because the other achievement for this area is the where are you? Unconscionable, which is do not get hit by Kain's first encounter. So if you save at the start of the boss fight and reload, yes, you go back to the underworld, but when you come back through all we went through and go through the gate, Kain will say you're basically persistent and the fight will start again. That will give you that you are persistent, Raziel. I'm assuming that works for the other bosses too, so I could have gone with Melchiah. If I'd say before the boss battle, quit, reloaded, went back in, maybe he had something else to say. I don't know. I'm going to try and do the don't get hit. I've already got it, so if I get hit, I'm not too worried. I'll just want to try and see if I can still do it. So it's just a matter of trying to figure out where Kain spawns and try to get there before he can use his blast. Jumping usually usually helps. It is doable. Like I said, use this opportunity to get the ability. Also, I don't know who the Wraith belongs to. There's no corpse here. You weren't killed here, so I'm not 100% sure whose Wraith that is. It's not Kain's, because he's still alive. So who else? Well, there's somebody else, but that's not their soul, basically. All right, now to find out where he's going. There we go. Yeah, it is doable. It might take a couple attempts. It took me 2 originally.
So it unfolds, and we are a step closer to our destinies.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Kain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Kain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Reaver of Souls, your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a raging blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material realm when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
What are you, little soul? Another of Kain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. A body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfurls. Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Kain refused the sacrifice. The Pillar of Balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Kain.
That bastard can claim no allegiance from me.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel. Return here when you have need. Ariel remembers what others have forgotten.
So we can come back here and we can heal and get our spiritual energy back, which we should be able to from here.
May you find peace here, Raziel.
Now, two things. Kain is voiced by Simon Templeman, who back in the 90s was well known for both playing Doctor Doom in the Marvel series. I think he was in Hulk mostly. However, for those of you who enjoyed Charmed, he was the Grim Reaper. And he's using the exact same voice for the Grim Reaper that he uses for Kain, which is his normal voice, but the way he puts it. Ariel, who is the Spectre here, is Anna Gunn. Probably the most I was gonna say prolific, that doesn't sound right. The most prominent role that I can think of off the top of my head. Most recently she's been in, not that this could be new ones. She's Skylar from Breaking Bad, which I didn't realize discover till really recently. But there is a achievement here to listen to all her quotes. I don't know how many there are. I don't know if I'll show them all off, but I at least will get one while I'm here.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
And also, by now having the Soul Reaver, you get your destinies are intertwined. Obtain the Soul Reaver. And it has its own achievements by using an ability that it comes with. Now, I point out that the Wraith Blade will allow you to have full health when you transition into the Spectral Realm, as long as you don't get hit. And it's now a permanent weapon as long as you're not hit. So, as you can see, my health is still full. So, if I get out of here... And I'm trying to think if those Doom Him are respawned there as well. I'll have a look. We'll definitely have the Wraiths, the Sewer, but we can't use the ability on them. I don't recall. I might test it out. Well, we can't because they're already dead now that I think of it. But they are quicker and easier to kill, that's for sure. But like I said, one hit in the material realm and Raziel loses the ability to use the Wraith Blade. So if you lose your health even a little bit, you lose the ability. I'm just taking a quick squeeze in. Ooh. So the bluey didn't respawn, but the greenies did. Instant destruction. I think it's 10 kills with that ability too. So we'll get out of here just so we can at least get the transition point. I've always been curious what's behind there. Obviously you can't go there, but I'm curious. Also, you can't just open that gate. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's done it again.
Your brother Zephon's keep lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
Oh crap, it has done it again. So I noticed this before. I'm still, like I said, I put a post on Steam. I'm just waiting to see if it's a legitimate thing. Oh, see, now I've lost the Reaver. And now I get it back again. I'm just gonna kill this guy down here just because why not? So between now and then I'll have to figure out whether I want to go back before the Kain fight and do it again, or find out how to fix it. Like, it might be cool having a nighttime, but I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to happen. So there we go. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment, and I guess we'll wait and see what happens in the next episode. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.